Hey, third grade. Today we're going to talk about rounding to the nearest tens. We're going to start with 2-digit numbers, but I'm going to work up to 3-digit numbers too. So let's start with the number, let's do the number 63. So I'm going to put down here 63, and I want to figure out which 10 that's closest to. So the first thing I want you to do when you're doing these is I want you to box in the tens, what number's in the tens, and anything that would happen to come before it. Right now there's nothing before it, it's just tens. Okay, and then we're going to put it on a vertical number line. So I look at my box, 63, that's a 6 in the tens place. So it's in between, we're going to keep that 6 in the box, 60, 6 tens and 0 ones. And we're going to change the number in our box and move up one more to 70, 7 tens. And think about what's directly in the middle between 6 tens and 7 tens would be 6 tens and 5 ones, or 65. So think about where 63 is. 60 would be down here, 61, 62, 63, 64, and 65. So 63 sits about right here on the number line. So 63 rounds to 60. It's closer to 60. Let's take a look at another one. Oops, I don't want my number line yet. I want my number first. So let's look at the number 57. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is box in my tens and anything that comes before it, but there's nothing before it in this number. So here's my number line. 57 is in between what's in the box. I have 5 in the box, tens, which is 50. I have 6 tens at the top, which is 60. Put my hash marks there, my tick marks there. Think about what's directly in the middle between 50 and 60. It's 5 tens and 5 ones, 55. So now if I think about where 57 is, it's 56, 57, 58, 59, and then 60. So 57 sits about right here. So 57 is closer to 6 tens or 60. But now let's say we have a number that looks like this. 238. Okay? Well, remember I told you the very first thing I want you to do is to box in, so I'm going to underline first the tens, which is the 3. And I'm going to box in anything that's in front of the 3, anything that's in front of the tens place. Now I'm going to think about my vertical number line. I'm going to leave what's in my box. 238 is in between 23 tens, so I changed the 8 to a 10. The next 10 would be 24 tens, 240. So what's directly in the middle? Okay, it would be 23 tens and 5 ones, 235. So if I'm thinking about where 238 is, 206, or 236, 237, 238, 239, 240. So I'm going to put a dot there, label my 238. And now I can see that 238 rounds to, it's closer to 24 tens or 240. Let's take a look at another one like that. Let's do the number 617. First thing we're going to do, here's my tens place, my 1, box in everything that's before it. So we can say 617 is 61 tens and 7 ones. So here's my number line. I'm going to leave my 61 in a box. That's my tens. So 617 is between 61, 10, so add my 0, and 62 tens, just 620. Think about what's directly in the middle. Okay? 61 tens, and 5 ones, 615. So think about where 617 is. 616, 617, 618, 619, 620. I'm going to put a dot right there. There would be 617. So 617 is closer to 620. All right, so we're going to try a few of those on our homework. I'm going to do it in Notability so you'll have time to pause and answer along with me.